All right, I want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go hit the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember, the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace. All right, man. Let's talk about the 40 times and should that um, increase the probabilities of the Lions at least taking a receiver in the first 2 rounds. All right. We also got 3 receivers that's out. Other two receivers, excuse me. I believe that's out the injury. That is the Alabama boys, Jameson and Meacham. Okay. The Jameson kid said that NFL told him that his stock wasn't going to drop because of the injury. Right. That's what they told him. So, um, that's what they told him. So I mean that could be. But the reality is, after a lot of them dudes ran really, really well yesterday, the reality is he probably will drop. A lot of guys who, in this official times too. So that Chris O'Slav dude didn't run a 4.26, and the Thornton guy didn't break the record neither, or close or come second. He officially ran a 4.28. So we doing leisure time, not stopwatch time. So he did get in the 4.2, and he like 6'1". I don't know much about him, but he's 6'1". Guy from Tennessee, Vallis Jones ran a 4.31. Calvin Austin from Memphis ran a 4.32. Alec Pierce ran a 4.33. Danny Gray ran a 4.33 from SMU. Bo Milton from Rutgers ran a 4.34. Christian Watson from North Dakota State ran a 4.36. Garrett Wilson ran a 4.38. And Chris Olave officially ran a 4.39. Sky Moore from Western Michigan ran a 4.41. All right, so Dotson from Big Ten ran a 4.43. And I think one of the guys that we may be able to get late second, early third. I don't know. His stock might have risen back up. Came off injury late in the year from Georgia. George Pickens ran a 4.47, and he like 6'3". That's a really, really good time for him. So it's a lot of fast guys, sub 4.4 guys in there. It makes some of the 4.3 guys make some of the 4.4 guys look pretty bad. So I mean, you got different types of receivers in here. And Drake London said he ain't gonna run because he was coming off injury, and I was wondering why Malik Willis didn't run. But Desmond Ritter, I didn't know Desmond Ritter was that fast. He ran the quarterback run. He ran a 4.39. So I don't know officially what was his number, but so so I don't know why Malik Willis why he ain't ran yet, but uh so I don't so he chose not to run the 40-yard dash. So Malik Willis, I mean, why you didn't run a 40-yard dash? But that is what it is. So that is what it is. So he chose not to run, but Drake London chose not to run based off of injury. He said he was only 85%. So I think some of these fast receivers, this show you how much depth. A lot of the guys that were picked to kind of go like high. Drake London, the Ohio State boys, Olave and Garrett Wilson. Drake London, I'm about to say him. Traylon Burks, he ran the bad 40 compared to them. He ended up running 4.55. They got him as a loser. Purdue, David Bell, he was a loser. He ran a 4.65. With only a 33-inch vertical and a sub 10-foot broad jump. Traylon Burke ran a 4.55 with a 10-foot two. So 32-inch vertical. So he ain't the best athlete. I mean, but football players is what you're looking for. You look for the athleticism, but you get guys all the time who fast as like John Ross, and a lot of times they have And track guys have soft tissue injuries. The poster child for like what you really looking for the combination of wide receiver, the combination of speed and athleticism athleticism and skill at wide receiver is DK Metcalf. He getting better every year, and he continue to polish up his route running. It's he gonna look a lot. He gonna look scary. He gonna look really really scary. So like I said before, it's a lot of depth. That Skylar Moore kid from Western Michigan, he's pretty up in there. Dotson did pretty good. George Pickens helped his case. That's the guy I think that the Lions should be looking at around the late second, third, mid second, third round. But Garrett Wilson ran a 4.3, and he gonna be live. They gonna rise. That's what they looking for, speed. A lot of teams looking for a receiver, and you got a lot of receivers that's available out there as well too. But now I'm gonna talk about another receiver that's apparently on the trading blocks. So I see it's a lot of it's a lot of it's a lot of it's a lot of help out there. A receiver. I mean, in the trade market, in the free agent market, even though Godwin and Gallup injured, you got Allen Robinson, you got Mike Williams, you got Christian Kirks. They need a guy. Some people just think they need a guy that can just stretch the field. But Jared Goff, you can't get it. Even with a young quarterback, you want the guy. Even with an established quarterback, he needs Devontae Adams. And they don't have to come in to be Deontay Adams. Draft. He needs somebody he can go to at all three phases, like a Jamar Chase. You go through screen, short screen game, deep, intermediate on the in routes and the out routes, timing pattern routes. You just need somebody that can do it all. And once you shift that guy into this offense, guess what you got then? Guess what you got? Got good number two options in Reynolds and Amon Ra. And then you got one of the best tight ends in football, and T.J. Hockenson, which once you exercise his fifth-year option, you got him for 2 years. So you got everything you're looking for. That guy is gonna shift. It's gonna shift the team even more. Anything you do on defense. You had one big name on defense and a couple. It's just a lot of holes. Especially if Marnie and Walker come out of there, but they play good as a unit. You had a true number one there, and it's gonna shift everything. The offensive line are already good. They're gonna be healthy. Give them a chance to play together. It's gonna help Hockenson. Who you gonna double then? That's gonna clear up the running lanes for Craig Reynolds, Williams, and DeAndre Swift. That's gonna change the dynamic of it. So like I said before, and if Goff still can't, if Goff, quote unquote, to y'all standards, still average, then I mean, like I said, it's already prepared time to move on from him. So, but yeah, these dudes flying. You got options. Like I said, you got really good options at all three phases of free agency. Mike Williams, Allen Robinson. I mean, you go on and on. Trademark, you might have Mike Thomas, Jarvis Landry, Calvin Ridley. Go on and on. In the draft, you got a lot of guys. Just because you didn't run good, you weren't the greatest athlete, don't mean the film lie. Don't mean you can't play football. So, so Lions truly gonna have to pick a day litter. So, yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase chance of notifications. Live or drop a video. All right. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All my links there. If you got business question, inquiry, response, video request, want to make a financial donation, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Like I said, this is number one priority for them, especially if they keep Jared Goff as a receiver. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you got to take it the second pick or you got to go out there and spend a ton of money on it, but it's priority to find a number one, and that's just gonna make the offense that much more deadly. And then Lions fans may find different excuses for Jared Goff, but it is what it is. Peace.